Birthday Howard, birthday Howard Shai, Kyle Howard, birthday Howard Shai, Rational Kakadash, Devon to the elder pastor, great mills to Woo Will, to the citation, the oxygen, puts on the truth, they call it the four corners of the earth, to the spirit and power, Yahweh, shout out the hope for elect, and who the world and we call God, his name Yahweh, who the world and we call Jesus Christ, named Howard Shai. The Hebrew Israelite that consists of the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indians, and those in line of tenants go back to one source tribe of Israel due to the scattering amongst the nation amongst the four corners of the earth. This is Mahari call from the Great Millstone Los Angeles camp of the Inland Empire region. I'm back on the lesson, and I will now write the down a little and be edifying to the spirit and power of Yahweh by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Yahweh Kakadash, which is the Holy Spirit. Yeah. It's the in transit to the way to camp. Title is Property is Where It's At. Alright? Because at the end of the day, that's what it's about, the property. Because all these properties lead up to the house side coming back. Alright? To destroy the wicked, two-thirds of Israel. Alright? America's Babylon the Great being destroyed. And also to redeem the elect out of here, all right? To bring salvation up to the 1/3 the elect of Israel here in Babylon the Great, North America. That's why the property is where it's at, because our hope lie in the thing that we don't see, but we believe in it that anything gonna happen. All right, we believe in the word. Yahweh Shai spoke, the thing that was written down by the prophet, anything would take place, and it's happening right now. All right, so in 2 Ezra chapter 9, that measures time diligently in itself, and we see a part of the time past. We have known that I have spoken these things in the past, being a prophet. All right, and that's why. It's important to know the prophecy, to understand the prophecy, to understand the time that we're in. Alright, in Matthew 24, the disciples inquired, alright, Yahweh Shai, okay, what are the signs to look for when you return? They gave them a list of all the signs and things, events that was to take place or to occur here on earth to know that Yahweh Shai is coming back. And that's why even now, even nearer than we believe, because the prophecy was to be fulfilled for the latter time, the latter end which we're in right now. Alright? Even the last days started when Yahweh was on the scene, but we're at the latter end of the last days. Alright? Of a time period, age. Alright, pursuant to chapter 6. For Esau at the end of the world, alright, this world, this time period, his rulership, alright, gonna earth abide forever, alright, that's why it could be kind of Greek word for refresh, alright, a new heaven, a new earth, alright, a new rulership, alright, with the Israelite, the government body of the elect ruling over all the nations. And that's why going back to 2 Ezra chapter 6. And then Jacob, the beginning of it, that followed it. Alright? That set up that rulership. Alright, the kingdom of heaven on earth. Alright, but in order for that to happen, all these prophecies have to be fulfilled. Alright? We're in the midst of those things happening. Alright? Waiting for the MOTB to be made mandatory. So in Revelation 13, which is the RFID chip, and also, call it World War III. Alright, we're gonna end in a great devastation when Yahweh Shai return. Alright, we're gonna read about that in 2 Ezra chapter 13, and when we come over here. After he finished them off in the so-called Middle East, which is in Western Asia, alright, gonna come and help destroy Babylon the Great with a missile, ICBM missile to begin to be shot off one end of the earth to the other. Right? We talk about North America. Typically, the United States of America will be destroyed by thermonuclear missiles. Right? Along with the Yahushai, represent we talk about the white horse. Right? And the white strong, 1,000 strong with his angel, gonna come with Yahushai to help destroy this place. Alright, to shoot laser upon Babylon the Great, with America. Alright? And that's why we read Revelation 19, verse 10. And I fell at his feet to worship him, and he said unto me, See thou do it not. I am thy fellow servant and of thy brethren. They have the testimony of Yahushai, right? Because we're testifying Yahushui's return. Also, the thing that he already had done 2,000 years ago, the thing that he already had done, we're testifying to him. All right, and that's how we're a witness of Yahushai through the testimony about him that have been written down. We're able to testify because we believe of the testimony that have been written down. Therefore, we're able to testify of those things. Worship Yahweh, or the testimony of Yahushai, is the spirit of prophecy. So, in the midst of testifying Yahushai, you're also in a spirit of prophecy because you're bringing out the prophecy to come. Like I made mention of Matthew 24. Those things, basically, it's like the rollout. All right, before Yahushai can return, before he actually return, because he's returning already. All right, through the prophecy being fulfilled, but him physically coming back, all right, is the return. And that's why instead of prophecy where it's at, because you got to be in the spirit of prophecy. All right, that's why I'm always prophesying. Because guess what? All these prophecies are going to lead, it's going to eventually Yahushua going to return. And that's why it's important to be in the spirit of prophecy. See? All right, when you're in the spirit of prophecy, you're ultimately testifying of Yahushua. Like I said, the thing that he done, the thing that he already did 2,000 years ago, and now. All right? We're testifying that Yahushua going to come back, and he's going to do all these things, destroy Edom. All right? He's going to destroy America, and going to redeem the elect. All those are part of the testimony of Yahushua. Which is prophecy, because those aspects of what he's going to do haven't happened yet. All right, but it's been written down for the things to come to pass. All right, the scripture said, "Don't tarry, wait for it. It shall surely come to pass. No, not tarry." There's not all these. In essence, it's not really taking a long time. It's just that we're in a time of the Lord time. All right, the scripture said, "One day unto the Lord." All right, that's 1,000 years. So as 1,000 years being played out here on earth, it's only been one day unto the Lord. See? Which is nothing. Okay? Got a scripture. Get it. It's 1 Corinthians 9 and 16. For though I preach the gospel, I have nothing to glory of, for necessity is laid upon me. Yet woe is me which me be destroyed, be casted away, if I preach not the gospel. So if we were not to bring this good news, the preacher is just another way of saying prophesying. Alright? because that's also the good news, all right, pertaining salvation unto Israel, all right, and inheriting the kingdom of heaven, and having to rule over the nation. That's part of the good news, all right. And that's why it said, woe, he said, woe is me not prophesy, right? Woe is me don't preach the gospel, bring the good news, all right, because we have been commanded. They have been commanded of us to bring this good news, to bring this good tidings, all right, to the fear and power of Yahweh outside. Okay? So I'm leaving with that, and hope it was, edifying to the spirit with that shalom.